Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about shooting kingfish, which had been on the top of my bucket list since day one. Unfortunately here in the South Island we don't really get many opportunities, with them only showing up from the start of December through to the end of February. It didn't help that the first few opportunities I'd been given I completely stuffed up. One of them being a gut shot on a fish which ultimately busted off in the end, and the other one was shooting a fish far too close to the reef on a reel gun, which you're about to see. So here I am swimming out to the end of the reef. You can hear me banging on my weight belt with my spear gun handle. I find this makes the fish more curious and helps bring them up into shallow water. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the school coming up the reef. I make a dive on them, which is a little bit too direct, and they spook. But I try and stay as still as possible in the water, and they soon circle round and come back in for a shot. I hit the fish with a decent shot, just behind the gill plate, but it takes off down the reef, stripping metres of line off the reel. Not paying attention to what I'm doing, the line gets tangled up in the muzzle, and the spear gun gets ripped out of my hand. The fish takes this opportunity to descend deeper down the reef, ultimately getting tangled up and busting off. All that I'm left with is an empty spear, a busted up flopper, and a lot of regret, wondering whether I'd made the right decisions. The main mistake I made was not being familiar with my gear. I'd never really used a reel many times before, and certainly not on such a powerful fish. I made the choice to go back to the boat and rig up a breakaway setup, not knowing if the fish would be there when I came back. But by sheer dumb luck, I'm only in the water 30 seconds and the skull turns straight back up again, and the rest is history. This time I hit the fish right through the back of the head, and the fight's pretty much over as soon as it began. Not taking any chances this time, I throw my gun back in the boat to free up both my hands, play the fish slow up to the surface, and then try and throw it in the boat in one go. And there it is, my first successfully landed kingfish. No monster at only a hair over 10 kilos, but I'll take it anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video and feel free to give it a thumbs up. And tune in next time as I try and show off some of the best spearfishing New Zealand has to offer.